Okay. Moving along. My next guest and good friend, Mr. Warmth, Don Rickles, is finally very busy. His television series, CPO Sharkey, seen on NBC Wednesdays at 9, will still be on this fall. That's a new record. Rickles has lost more pilots than the Japanese Air Force. I got to get mine in early, folks. He's also the host. Isn't that right, Joe? He's a host of a television special, Us Against the World, or is it U.S. Against the World?
Either way.
Either way. U.S. or us. Anyway, he does that on NBC September the 7th from 8 to 10 o'clock, and on September the 27th on September 27th through October the 2nd, he will be at the Boston Music Hall with Stephen Eady. Busy, busy, busy. Would you welcome Don Rickles?
Bless you, birds. Working a bird museum.
I
must say, forgive I know.
You going to a Grange meeting or what? This is a high-class show. This is not some...
I know. Forgive me, but I usually don't dress that. I'm meticulous. We come from the same school of being meticulous and dress accordingly. One night you wore a white jumper suit, and I said to my wife, I said, "Hon, look at that." And she said, "He looks absolutely adorable." But my wife is a lonely Jewess who just hangs around the park going, "Hi." But, hey, Lou, isn't it funny staying up late? But, I just got to say something, because this man, nobody realizes before... By the way...
We all realize.
One thing
I just told him.
Oh, would you just lay there?
Certainly.
You get $40 million.
Why don't you tell him?
Collect your money and lay there.
You started
Hey, Doc,
to tell me.
how are you, babe? Good to see you. I spoke to the hospital. Your lip is gone. Now...
You started to tell us why you're dressed this way.
I'm dressed this way.
Let's do one thing at a time. Otherwise, you know, if we get back...
Fine. I get the feeling I'm at a clinic and you're my psychiatrist. And I know your problems. Anyway, laugh, Lou. Anyway, ball players, they don't know anything. Say! Now, anyway, the reason I'm dressed this way, I usually come out with a tie and a shirt. John knows, meticulous, but we're rehearsing CPO Sharkey, and there is a rumor and a story about CPO Sharkey that it went in the... And John, bless his heart, since we've known each other, I've had trouble with my own show. I have the best show in the world, I say it, and we are wearing CPO Sharkey tonight, and CPO Sharkey will be on in the fall, and you people vote. And right now, I'm begging you. No, not really. So we'll be on in the fall, but there's no air date, and that's why I'm dressed like this. We just got through rehearsing, and Aaron Rubin is a brilliant man.
I'm glad to hear you're on in the fall. Really, I mean that.
And we got a guy called Richard Slattery, who's a heck of an actor. He really
I know who he is, yeah.
Yeah, well, fine. This isn't, Stump the Stars.
I see.
But here's what I got to show you, Lou. May I show Lou something?
Certainly.
Oh, like I asked permission. Now. See, Lou, when you steal, you're 38, right, Lou? Son of a gun, you batted son of a gun. And I met your wife, Virgie, in the back. She said, "Lou's going to steal more bases." Anyway. Virgie, I got to tell you this. Virgie, I'll be with you in a minute.
Certainly.
Virgie and Dee Crawford, that's Willie Crawford's wife, and my son, Willie Crawford Jr., are best friends.
Your son is Willie Crawford Jr.?
Willie Crawford Jr., that's true. They go to the same school together. Man makes $6 million a year and goes...
But I'm on in the fall.
What?
But I'm set for the fall. They ain't waiting to move something out so they can move you in. Okay.
God love you, John. You always get that. Anyway, if I may.
Of course.
And, John, you played ball in the Midwest?
Yes.
You and your brother Dick in Nebraska said, more corn, Harry.
Did I ever tell you what we use for a ball? Okay, go.
So, see, Lou, when you lead off, you're 38 now, right, Lou? Yes. Lou, are these too tough? Vern Rapp is the manager, right? And he stands in the dial going, come on, Lou, come on, man, come on, stay, come on, stay, come on, Lou. Hey, Lou, come on, stay, hey, come on, Lou, stay, hey. And Lou's going, huh? See, so when you lead off, lean like this. And at 38, you gotta say, come on, leg. Come on, you mother, move. But I must say, on behalf of my son, Larry, my daughter, my family, I must say, from the bottom of my heart, I am a baseball fan. Tommy Lasorda's my idol, and you're the second guy in the world that I adore, and you are a great athlete, and God bless you.
Thank you. Rock, team, go.
Hit him hard, hit him low. Remember the words of Notre Dame? We're losing.
Right, Father Flotsky?
Read the sign.
I'll read it. Read it. We'll be right back.
The dumbbell is reading the sign.
That's right, 6 mil.
We'll be right back in a couple of minutes.
We are back with Lou Brock, Don Rickles, Holly McCullough, Eli Wallach will join us. So anyway, really, I hope the show really lays in there in the fall.
Well, thanks,
I know
John.
It's going on,
with Dick Ebersol and Don Olney, which we did the special. See, NBC now, they say third and second. It's so dumb with this rating, Jazz.
That's the only
But that's
wheel
the
in
name of the
town,
game, and it's fair. But they have young people and young guys that are really coming up and doing a heck of a job, and I'm delighted.
Yeah. Now, will you be happy with that? Because you're used to, jumping all over and going here and there. Now, the series, locks you in. Kind of a work schedule?
You know that. You've discussed this talk about you doing some films and so forth. And when we get out of our own element, and we know each other a lot of years on the honest bit, it's amazing that I keep saying, like, wow, it's almost an ego trip to say, if I can only make it on television, like Bob Newhart, who's made it on television and keeps telling me that time again.
I've made it on television.
I really made it, Don. I really made it. And you know that. You know Bob I love. He's my dear friend. We travel all over the world together. We share a cabana at the beach. And by the way, speaking of Bob, which I am.
Yes, I know.
My wife and Bob Newhart are both Virgos, and their birthday is this coming weekend. I won't say what day, because I don't want the whole world to say hip, hip, hooray.
Right.
But I'm going for a bundle.
Really?
And Bob's wife, Ginny, said, and she's pregnant, so she kept saying, I can't see you. And she is going to chip in, and we're going to have a little party. And it should be nice.
Nice.
Bob Wood, an old friend of ours, a mutual friend, he used to be president of CBS.
Yes.
He's now running around the highway going, used to be president of CBS, and cars run over him. That's the kiss of death.
Everybody used to be president of CBS at one time or another.
Well, sure, same thing at NBC when they made Bob Mulholland.
Mulholland.
Yeah, they took a guy that was a drive and made him a president, And Bob Mulholland was sitting there one day and said, you're the president. No! I don't want to be the president! No!
Hey, go ahead. Oh, shoot. Get down in your seat.
I don't know what's the matter with you, Lou. You keep staring at me.
Yeah. Hey, we got a film clip. Freddie keeps going like this. I thought he had a...
Wait a minute, make it feel at home, Lou. Fall, fall!
Of course.
Say! Thanks, John, for jumping in.
Nice stuff there you got.
When you make 60 million, you just sit in a chair and say, look at a Jewish kid killing himself.
Well, they put this pill. They put this in for you, make you look big, make you look tall.
Bless you, John. All right, bring in another Egyptian.
All right, we got a film clip. We have a film clip of you emceeing or hosting a show called Us Against the World or U.S. Against the World.
Us Against the World, produced by Don Olmeyer, and I must say it's an exciting show.
Well, we'll be the judge of that.
Okay.
You have to let the audience say whether it's exciting.
That's right. That's true, Ed.
You know.
Ed McMahon's on, your buddy.
All right. I know
Okay,
that.
fine. Roll the film.
Well, do you want to explain what it's about?
No, who cares? You don't care. No, it's about, Us Against the World is about a group of wonderful stars from the different networks, all the big names, Susan Katz, Al Lipschitz,
Larry Green, Marvin
Farnham,
yes.
Lou Brock.
Nicky.
Getting on my nerves, Lou. Now, and all the great stars,
What would you do if he stole your mouth? Like you?
I'd be out of business and have his own florist shop.
Right.
Anyway, I hope they see Us Against the World.
When is that show?
Wednesday night. I sound like Bob Hope. Give me some pencils. Wednesday night, fella.
Right, then I'm going to be in Buffalo for the...
Right, and I'll be at the State Fair in Arkansas.
Berkeley Heat Fund. Okay.
I'm bad at plugging things, but Wednesday night,
not particularly. You spent
September
20
7th.
minutes plugging CFO Harkey.
No, CFO. Let me write that down.
See, I always mix that
Let
up.
me write that down.
AP
Guy from Midwest destroys Jewish comedian.
APO, I know.
Oh, look at this. He's got it all fixed.
That's right. No.
Ah, shut up. What is this, name that tune?
Hey, you were in the Navy, weren't you?
What's that?
You were...
No, I was a SEAL during the war.
You were in the Navy, were you
Yes,
not?
I was in the Navy.
What was your rank in the Navy? I'm serious.
I was a seaman first class. You were an ensign. I remember that.
That's right.
And you guys used to sit in the wonderful quarters going, look at the way this seaman is breaking his kumquats.
Well, I was a seaman.
Look at this. The whole audience went, what's that? Kumquats. Lou Brock went, I know what kumquats.
Lou Brock never said a thing. Lou didn't say anything. I was listening. I didn't hear him say
Get to the
that.
film, will you, dummy? You see, Freddie, he's not landing planes.
Right.
Film. My timeout, Cleveland.
This is... Yeah, you want to see it again? Okay. Run the film.
His line?
Watch anything. I'll take anything. 15 years. You dig. You go to the well after 15 years.
Baby.
Okay, here it is. Watch this.
Look, don't coach the opposition. She's my friend.
And now a man that skipped school too many days in a row and got lucky on television and is now running through the crowd introducing himself. Mr. Gabe Kaplan.
My Uncle Pinball?
Pressure's on.
Don't cock around. No cocking around.
Is it tense?
40-year-old man running around the woods looking for his bear. Good luck.
Turn around here, Dan, because Dan has had quite a day. He has.
Not even on.
You look good, don't you? Look in the middle there. What a sandwich! What a sandwich!
Here we are.
He forgot his
The
lips.
Ritz brothers are back in town. The guy on the end's a holy man, and the other guy's an Irish guy, and I'm just Harry Lipman looking for a day job.
Anyway,
You
Dan,
big dummy.
you've saved the day. Yes. Thank you very much. Congratulations. That was a very close game, the first game, and you win it on a dead heat.
Thank you. Well, I just want to keep the United States out front.
Ah, that's great.
All right, on to the next event.
I want to put that down in your calendar. Sure, and mark that down. I want to see that giant... What are you laughing at? I want to see that big pinball machine again. What? Wow, that'll keep him up.
I feel like Kris Kringle.
Does McMahon enter any of those events? Is he
That's
in
your
any-
buddy, yes.
Yeah.
He worked with me, and he kept saying, gee, this is great. You know?
What does he enter? What is he in?
No, he doesn't get in the events, but
just
he
stands around.
figures out the score, and Ed's very, 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 very goodness. He kept saying to me, I hope John doesn't mind. And I said, well, I'll call him. He said, no. He was beautiful, really. He's a...
What? He has to go? Are you rehearsing, aren't you, really, tonight?
Yeah.
For this show that's going to be on... No? see?
Well,
When
hey,
you-
folks, if you could give clothes to my family, I'd appreciate it.
Anyway, the show will be on this fall on probably Armed Forces Radio. But they are searching. No, it's going to be on. It's a matter of programming, as they say.
Can I
find the
tell
right...
you the punchline?
What's the punchline?
Let's all have health, and I thank you, John, for being a good fella and my buddy. I love you.
Okay, go to work. Go to work. We are back. Well, what can I say about Rickles that I haven't said before?
Yeah. Best not to offend him before he comes out.
Mr. Warmth,
Yes.
as I dubbed him some years ago. I've known Don for 17, 18, about 20 years, I guess. And he, as you well know, is the star. He told me in the hall, he said, I am the star of CPO.
CPO.
That just gives him something to get. CPO Sharkey. It's seen here, as far as we know, on NBC Friday nights at 8:30.
Yes.
And on top of that, he will be opening at the Sahara Hotel in Las Vegas on March the 9th. Yes, well, I open there this Friday night, day after tomorrow, just for 2 days, Friday and Saturday. Would you welcome, who was he?
Don.
Don Rickles.
Look at this. He shot a bear and made an outfit.
Thank you.
How are you?
Fine, thank you, Don. Nice
You
to
know
see
what
you.
that is? That's ultra suede.
Oh, good. Well, how long have you had this?
I was waiting for you to sit down.
Oh, I thought it was an arthritis attack. I didn't know.
I always wait for my guests
Oh,
to sit
sit
first.
down.
There you are.
Going to strap me in, or can I talk first? Bob Newhart on an airplane. We're up. Hi, John.
Thank
How are you?
you, thank you.
Thanks so much for the CPO Sharkey plug. You're just a sweetheart. The way you make my career roll right along. I've known you now. How many years do we know each other?
Well, at least 18, 19 years, something
And I'm
like
fed
that.
up. You started me in the old days in New York, in Basin Street East. We
That's
go back
right.
that far.
That's right.
And you hung around New York and ran every club in town. Buddy Rich is your idol, I understand.
Well, we've made a few rounds.
Yeah, you, Buddy Rich, and all those days. And Ed, you weren't there then. You were in Jersey with your wife saying, want more taffy? And, how's Victoria, your
Fine,
lovely
she's
wife?
fine, thank
She's
you.
got a lovely wife.
Yes.
11.
Yes, she does.
She's 11, you think? 11 years old. I found her yesterday in the park going, where's my Eddie? Where's my Eddie? I married a nice, conservative, Jewish,
Yes.
lovely girl.
Lovely Barb.
Some 40, whatever. She don't like to bring up the age, but it's starting to show. The neck is starting to hang a little bit. Gets up in the morning with the robe on. You got to tell it like it is, John. Well, you're married to Joanna, but I don't, you guys have had problems in life.
What do you mean problems?
Hey, you guys have been to battle a lot of times, I took one shot at the big sky, and scored. Wife just laid there and went, it's Halloween. Anyway,
But you didn't get married. You're what, 37, 38?
what do you mean I didn't get married?
I mean, you
what
got
am I, a
married.
Mau Mau fighter pilot? Of course I got married.
But you waited till you were 37 or 38.
Of course I want to go through what you did, Your Honor. And I say, is this man unkind? Don't be nervous, guys. I'm between two guys. Hey, but you got to find yourself. See, you came out of Nebraska. You came out of Jersey. You were young, mixed up, confused. I was in heat 24 hours a day. I used to go on the highway and go, I'm lonely. Help me, anybody. A monkey, a dog, a rabbit, anybody, help me.
I remember you back there.
Yeah, that's
you
right.
were chasing-
Singers. I always went for
You
singers.
did. I remember the names of some.
That was my big... No, let's not bring up names. That's, you make a little trouble when you bring up names.
Okay.
Because I could bring up a couple of things about you and you'd be in court again.
You
Your
don't
Honor.
Never mind that. I'm not
Ed's sitting there laughing, going, oh, I hope you don't bring up any names. See, Johnny can handle it better than you. He acts casual here. You folks don't know this man. I tell you about the inside of both these guys. They sit out here like it's blood brothers. Blood brothers. Blood brothers. They love each other. Oh, cochisa, suck wrist. Blood brothers. Then the show's over. See you later, Charlie. But America I keep walking around like I'm lonely. But America doesn't know. These guys, when you work together, you don't see each other that much. Although I heard you went out to see Buddy Rich together.
Yes, we go out occasionally.
I get my, you go out. You called me a few times. You said, don't tell Johnny. Well, Johnny has two groups. You and I have the basic people. He has the A group. He's like Sinatra now.
Oh, yes.
He and Joanna sit with Gregory Peck. Greg? I'll tell Frank about you, though. Sinatra likes you.
Yeah.
It's a strange thing. You've been in Sinatra's company many times. You've asked your wife, Joanna, to say, introduce me to Frank. And Frank always stood in the corner and went, oh, I want to meet. And Frank doesn't talk like that. That's the guy behind him. Because he always has a lot of Italian guys around. I only talk about Sinatra mainly because he's been so very kind to me. You know what he did? Did you get invited to Israel?
Yes.
By Frank?
Yes.
It's on the list. Never figured he was on the... Were you invited?
Yes.
Then what good is the trip?
There are 500
Two Gentiles and the only Jew on the trip.
All of these people were invited. They're in the audience.
I thought it was a big deal. Then Frank invited everybody. That's right. Then forget it. Havana, Gila, Havana. No. It'll become a rally and then we'll have to raise money.
Have you ever... You've been to Israel, haven't you?
Yes.
You have been to Israel.
It will take your breath away. It is
That's what I
and I went
understand.
with Newhart, and
Oh.
Bob is German-Irish, a good Catholic, the best Catholic in the world, as you are a good Catholic. You trip once in a while, but sometimes when the priest wanted to hit you with the water, he went, nah, better not. Anyway, I love on Easter when you guys eat those cookies.
Oh,
No, don't worry about it. The Almighty laughs. He has a sense of humor. Of course. I'm a Jew. I have nothing to fear. Laugh. I feel like Broderick Crawford in a bad movie. Look at the notes once in a while.
I don't
find
care
out what
about them. No, I've
Look at
known you
this.
2 years.
A kidnap. Look at this. The man has fan mail. Dear John, I'm 11. I'm lonely. Help me.
It was a letter I was going to read earlier, and I didn't
Last
get around.
night, February 21st, you explain. May I read this?
I have to explain what it's about because it's
then I'd rather not read it.
rather
It's
serious.
crossed out here like, I'm locked in a cabin, find me.
How long has your show been on now? Sharky. Is this the first season?
Hey, I can't believe it. No, the second.
Second season.
We're rolling. You kidding? 3 executives at NBC went, it's on twice? But I am delighted with the show. We got a great cast, and I am just proud of the darn thing because the Navy, I was in the Navy, you were in the Navy, you were an ensign.
That's right.
And you were?
Colonel.
Colonel. Hi, Colonel. What was I? I was a seaman first class, kissing you know what.
Seaman first class in what division? What was yours?
What division?
What division? Well, the division was painting. That
You
was-
know what I'm talking about.
What division? All of a sudden, he became a chemist.
Were you in-
What division
were you
was
in-
the basis of your Navy career?
Were you in gunnery, communication?
Gunnery? No. We didn't have, in those days, as you know, we didn't have radar. There was no radar. Ed, you up?
Yes.
There was no radar.
No radar.
You were a fighter pilot, right?
Yes, sir.
How did they get him in a cockpit?
Are you in, Ed? Come on, Ed. I'm in. Battle stations, I'm in. Let me get in the cockpit. Did we hit?
Are we over Guadalcanal? Ed, you're fat, and get out of my life.
What were you in the Navy?
I was a seaman first class in the Navy. I went over the side of the ship. I had a coxswain. Navy expressions. That's right. And he was a guy that was in charge of the deck crew. And he went, all hands. Put that down close to me. The boom man, the one with the hearing problem. 40 million boom men, we got to get Johnny Ray's uncle. No, come here.
All hands. All hands are going on.
And the whole crew went, what?
You're hot. You're on a roll. We'll be right back.
We are back, and we're talking with Donald Rickles.
We kid around. You know, you know what? I don't know why I get very. I said to Shirley Wood, one of your staff, and who's been with you for years,
Yeah.
and you had, we go back to Rockville Center, New York, when I used to come on and just perspire for the sake of perspiring. You know, malaria was, forget about it, a disease that I had automatically. And I realize now that we know each other 14 years or more.
At least.
And you started me on this show. And Flip Wilson's the only other guy that I ever said started on the Carson show. You know, and you hate to get like, thank you, Johnny, thank you. You know, I've thanked you many times, you know. Oh, boy, did I thank you. But you were always a great guy. You always kept saying, did you thank me? And Ed always, good old Ed, always backed it up by saying, did you thank Johnny? And my whole life has been thank you. And now I tell you guys, I don't need you.
You got your own
That's
show
the old
sailing
joke.
along?
You don't need it. But I got news. You need everybody in this business. But you have signed a $3 million deal to appear here once a week.
No, what do you... No.
And with a clause in if you're moody, maybe. Because Ed told me that. He said, what a deal he's got. Huh? I got to sit on a couch like a moron, and I was a colonel. Guy was only an ensign. Boy, if World War II'd start again, he'd start salute me and do that old trick again, you know. Shining the old apple, you know. Tell him what you told me, Ed, how you fed up and you want to get your own show. Guy wants to walk out. Speak up, Ed. Let him know it here and now. We are fed up, right, Ed?
Right, Don.
Ed, control yourself. It's a joke, Johnny. Let's get up and do our usual thing, Johnny.
Hey, did you serve aboard ship when you were in the service?
Yeah, I was on the AGP-13. We did 2 knots an hour. The Japanese at that time came in and went, oh, look at that. And all of us went, to your gun stations, and we went, the other way. No, being...
Did you rise in a rank in this? You went in as a seaman, trying to seaman.
What are you, with the CIA?
Am
I up on some sort of charges?
I've never talked to you about
No, you never
your,
did. You were like, all right, let's get down.
Service
but may
record.
I ask you in rebuttal
Yes.
what you did, okay? I'll tell you. First of all, I went to Sampson, New York. Where were you stationed?
All over. Cherry Point, North Carolina.
So was
Toro.
manure, but that don't make it a station.
What do you want? We all over.
Well, the Charlie
You
Hero
got
we
one
got on
base?
our
How
hands.
many bases?
Da-da-da-da-da-da. He's home, folks. Welcome him back. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. He's home. All over. What do you think he and I were doing? He was an ensign going, I wet my pants. And I was a seaman first class going, I don't like fighting. And those other guys went, over here. And Japanese, you are my dear friends, really. I got no...
How many do you know?
Huh? Well,
How many Japanese do you know?
I never knew. I saw one prisoner at the time of the war, and they are now our dear friends. In fact, I love them so much, my kid has all their toys.
I didn't know.
But, Don leading host, 1-0.
That's right.
But, really, I tell you, I was frightened to death, but it was a great experience. You have 2 kids, 2 fine sons. 3. Is that in a trailer camp?
That was it.
How many kids you have?
I have 4.
They're going to phone you in the morning. Anyway, and I have 2.
Yes.
And I have 1 in the Philippines. But, hey, the war was on. I was lonely. I ran after a truck. What did I know? You want candy? Like a dummy, I stopped. But,
I think my original question was, did you rise above seaman first class?
his original question, right?
Yeah.
No, I never went beyond seaman first class. Primarily because I wasn't bright enough. I put myself down a little bit because respecting Newhart and you, college, I never went to college. I always dreamed.
Well, I didn't mean to bring... I wasn't
No,
bringing you down by
you,
saying...
no, you didn't bring me down. I'm saying it myself. I mean, I need help, doctor. But I always respected education. I really did. I came up from middle-class America without having too much of education. In other words, I was the only guy during the Regents in high school that was caught doing this, and the teacher said, what are you doing? And I said, I'm cheating. And the teacher who was a lot of fun then, had little boils on the neck, one of those teachers, and went had a beer and said, "You're thrown out of the class." And I blew it. And I went to Newtown High School, and I was the head of the Dramatic Society. And there's a lot of fallacy about actors, that we skip around, the stories when we were kids as an actor. In Nebraska, they didn't have those. You never saw a guy, skipping the woods in Nebraska. Oh, you did, huh? I can't picture that. Sam, where's the tractor? But, I didn't know. I thought they were too busy milking all the time. But, you're a colonel. Wake up, huh? Battle stations. Ooga, ooga, ooga. I know you. You were saying, I'll be with you in a minute, Alice. But anyway, well, he was married once. Hey, guys, don't face reality. I'm married to a lovely Barbara, really. I'm going to go home tonight. She'll probably be in heat. They're always in heat when you are not ready. Isn't it the truth? I can see now, hi, pussycat, and I got to go by the bed and go, meow, meow.
Are you still doing that ridiculous game?
Yeah, one night I was a werewolf, but that got out of hand.
Yeah,
I know where it is.
Okay.
Cheer up. Go ahead. Read the commercial
All right.
and think of the 6 million on you.
We'll be right back. How about
So
that?
rich. You're so rich.
Okay, we're back.
Before, we should mention that you have a very interesting show coming on Sunday. All the comedians that made their first start on The Tonight Show.
I'm doing a special on NBC this Sunday night from 10 to 11 called The Tonight Show Comedians. And that's exactly what it is. It's a show featuring a lot of the performers who either made their very first appearance on The Tonight Show or whose career is kind of tied to The Tonight Show from their appearances. We've got Rodney Dangerfield, clips of Rodney and George Carlin. And then working with me live, ours is going to be Steve Martin, Bill Cosby, Joan Rivers. That's this Sunday night at 10 o'clock, I guess, around the country. I think you'll find it a lot of fun. Okay, here is my first guest, our new ambassador to the UN. Known for his warmth, Don's going to be appearing for a week at Harrow's in Reno, November the 29th, and Resorts International, December the 7th, 8th, and 9th. Will you welcome Mr. Warmth, Don Rickles.
Okay, that's about it. Hi, gobble gobble and all that, I was home stuffing a pilgrim. But I look forward to Thanksgiving.
Do you really?
Yeah, it's a great Jewish holiday. And pilgrims were all Jews. They came out of Maine. Little payas and little turkeys under their arm.
Anyway,
pardon me?
I didn't know that.
You don't know a lot of things.
That's true.
How do you feel, Ed?
Fine, Don, thank
Good.
you.
The other night was so great when
Yeah,
we were out with Victoria,
yeah,
Barbara, and I.
a lot of fun.
God.
Yeah, Barbara.
His name came up, what, once?
Twice.
One time was about him quitting, and you said, who cares? And the other time was about you sitting there.
Ed has eyes on the old chair, does he?
Well, he says he's going to quit. He makes that speech all the time in his
Yeah.
contract that, when you go, he goes,
That's right.
Don't count on it. If, God forbid, 100 times you get hit by a bus, he won't pick it up. He'll let you lay there.
He's got too many things going anyway.
Yeah, he's a big star, and I'm happy for him. Star Search, Hit the Dong, Win a Cookie, How's Your Mother, Long Live Ireland, The Parade, and 2 Monkeys in Heat on a Rock, whatever it is. But he's got it all covered. Hi, guys in the band. Haven't seen you in a while. Good. The shipment will be in Friday.
How are you feeling?
Great.
You look good.
I just, it's not it's the end of August. We went on a trip, and we did my wife and I, for the first time. You going to say something?
No.
Oh, you always do? You got a rod? Maybe we can reel him in. I mean, that's a sign of age when you start to go, hey, I forgot I wanted to say something. But we went on a trip. I don't lie. You're old. We went on a trip, John, and we visited. I told the wife and I, 20 years of marriage in March, and it's our first time we went on a trip alone. We said we're definitely going to go alone, and because
you never traveled with Barbara anyplace, just by the two of you?
You've met Barbara.
Yes.
Now, would you like to be in a bedroom with her just laying there going, okay, it's your turn? No, she's a lovely wife. She really is. I say this publicly. I married a Valium. On the wedding night, I had to do, come on. Gee, that wasn't worth the joke. I hurt myself. But,
where did you go on this trip?
That was good.
Thank you.
Say, where did you go on the trip? Well, we went to where you've been, to the south of France. Ed, have you ever been to the south? Yes, you've been all over. That's a dumb question to ask you. I mean, you're like a barge. They put a flag on your can, you'll go anyplace. Come on, I laugh at this show. But I'll tell you this. We went to the south of France.
I have to do a commercial.
Oh, fine. Anything to keep you going. But your payments do a lot of them. Anyway.
You got that right. we'll be right back after this.
So old.
Yeah, old. We are back. Look, we just had you embarking on this trip to the south of France.
Yes, first time. So we went to La Reserve, and we took a ship called the Sea Goddess, which, by the way, is great sailing. It's a new kind of it's like a yacht, you know, with 60 cabins and 100 passengers, all well-to-do people. You'd be a little uncomfortable because they would recognize you, and you know how you are with your body and the whole thing with the shorts on and so forth. No, he is. He's very, he's very barbell happy. He's the type of guy that goes, you see it dancing? Anyway, but this ship we went on, and we got to La Reserve, and we checked in very nice, and the phone rings, and it's a man that I know you look up to. Well, certainly Ed and I do. You're a little shaky about it. Frank Sinatra, who is one of the great stars of our time. Mm-hmm. And we say this because he has Ed's sister and my aunt in custody. No, that's a joke. If Frank's listening, buonasera. But we had a marvelous time. And he was at the Hotel de Paris, which you know well, and he had a beautiful suite. He had the entire building. And every day we went over and spent time with him. And the one thing I remember, the French, the paparazzi, like, do they recognize you when you go over there?
Some of them.
Who?
Jacques Bidou.
Jacques Bidou? Look that up. I want you to check that out. Jacques Bidou, I happen to know, was in La Cage de Faux and is still not sure what he is. Now, I want Jacques Bidou, my burgers, Jacques Bidou. They don't know you over there. Why don't you be a man about it? You in Newhart, you lie. I hate that. Nobody knows you. They only know Frank. And I'm going to see to it that you get hurt. Now, not you, Ed, because this is going to be your disc. Now, and then Sinatra was marvelous. Needless to say, we went over there and people...
Do you speak French?
Pardon me?
Was that a tough one? Do you speak French?
Of course. Any Jew from Brooklyn speaks French. I get up in the morning, I say to my wife, je ne monte pas demain. She said, no donuts. Now, of course I don't speak French. I got enough trouble in the neighborhood trying to let them know who I am. Right. Don't steam me. You're getting on my nerves.
Right.
You came from... When I met you were just out of Nebraska saying, get me a monkey. Anybody, help me.
A monkey?
Well, sure. Women were out of the question. Now... Look at your track record with girls. Forget about it. I mean, I don't want to throw that up. The public doesn't have to know. What? You let them know. I mean, Ed, you've been married once. I've been married just once. No, you've been married twice. Anyway, well, why go into that? Why get it?
Sure.
But we go back a lot of years, so I can take those.
Of course you can.
But getting back to Frank, so I was with Sinatra 5 days and 5 nights. Frank was great. Every night, little booze. Well, you used to drink. You don't drink anymore.
Not much. No.
Yeah, and look what it's done to you. You were laughs when you drank. In New York, when you saw me at the Copa.
Now you sit out at the beach and say, is the lawyer on the phone?
Now, you see, you gotta be like Ed. He drinks, but nobody knows about it.
Anyway,
You're gonna get a call from Victoria saying,
yes.
why is he saying that? No, we all drink with moderation. But that's not the point. Frank still drinks pretty good, you know.
Yeah.
Little grappa. You know what grappa is?
Sure.
What is it?
It's a little Italian wine.
What? Big wine. Hey, it's not an open forum.
Little drop.
Let the man that gets $60 million a week figure out the answers.
Gone up over the years. Used to be 40 now.
No, grappa.
Well, did anything exciting happen on the vacation?
Yes, on the well.
Never mind the knee dropping. Let's get on with the...
Well, hey, being with Sinatra to me is exciting. It's exciting for you, isn't it, Ed? Being with you would be like a slow-up. No, being with you would be fun, but in a different way, John. I mean, you're low-key. You don't like to, you know.
That's right.
Frank likes to sit around by the cabana with a lot of Italian guys and the priest, and, you know, and look around, and if somebody is swimming towards the cabana, he goes, shoot him. So we have a different relationship, you know. You like to sit there and explain to some 19-year-old that the graying is from an illness.
A problem you will never have. You gotta get one for Nebraska.
Yeah. Nebraska leading the Jew 1-0 going into the last game. But it really, and you know, and then we went to Saint-Tropez on the Sea Goddess with Harvey Silbert. I don't know if you know Harvey.
Yes,
He's a
I
wonderful
do.
guy. And Jerry Vale was singing on the ship, and it almost sunk. But Bob Newhart didn't want to go along. You know, it was too much money.
I thought you went along with Barbara.
Yeah, I did. But Jerry Vale was on the ship singing.
Oh, I see. And then Newhart was Newhart was there too.
No, Newhart was on the dock going, I can't afford it! He's a multimillionaire. You know, he's starting to catch up to you. Anyway, by the way, that's where I'm going to spend Thanksgiving with Bob Newhart and his family.
Oh, that's
Party of about 40. And it's going to be catered.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be nice. You were on the list, but we voted and down. We figured you prefer chicken. And there's not a bit of Jewish blood in you. I don't know why you'd want chicken, but anyway. But it was marvelous. You know, we went to the Hotel de Cap.
Oh,
where
that's
you
beautiful.
were.
That's
It is a beautiful hotel. And it's about 7 miles to the tennis courts, you know. And it was very reserved, you know. A lot of Ed Thompsons with the, you know, big boil on the neck. I believe, Mary, it's your serve. You know. And there was one Jew that came down and said, did anybody see a ball? Anyway, and 2 Italian guys in the cabanas going... And one black guy going, I'm playing tennis. Anyway,
They were all there.
they were all there.
Goodness.
All at the Hotel de Cap.
What a lucky break for you.
At our place, there was none of that.
That's right.
But I must tell you, Sinatra, we talked about the night when I was with him these 5 days. We talked about the night when he hosted the show and the night when he was a guest, if you remember that. And he had a lot of fun. Because Frank is, as you know, and I know, and certainly Ed knows too, that he's the kind of guy that, to be with him, you know, it's the last of a great... kind of world, you know, and to be with him, you see the other side of him, you know. Yeah. When he got my wife against the wall and kept, you know, I said, go, Frank, go.
It's him.
Punch the hell out of it. He was great. Don't ever do this. Never do this when you're talking about Sinatra. It could bend on you. Okay.
We'll be right back. Moving along here. All right, good gentlemen. All right, our good friend Don opens at the Golden Nugget in Las Vegas for a week starting the 1st of March, and then he'll be at Juarez in Lake Tahoe March the 7th. Would you welcome Mr. Warmth, Don Rickles. right, knock it off over there.
Well, don't be that way. I haven't been on in 30 years.
Will you milk the...
I mean, I'm at 30 years. I mean,
Well, you used up most of your time bowing.
Well, okay.
I've never seen anybody milk an audience like that. I mean...
Would you talk a little louder?
I believe you, too. And you may be right. I don't know anymore.
Hey,
you're
both the same age. Don't knock it.
Well, we're moving along.
That's
we're moving
right.
along.
Ed, you look great.
Thank you, sir.
Oh. We'll clear this up right away. What's new? Every time my wife opens the paper, she said, Ed's in the paper.
That's
I
right.
said, what is he doing? Printing it? What is he doing?
Been very active the past few
I'm
months.
happy for
Thank
you,
you,
Ed.
sir.
Everything's going to work out.
Thank you very much.
You're going to be broke, but it's going to work out. And he's laughing like he collected a fortune. I'm sitting between two guys that went,
Okay, sure.
They did. I love you. I got a little Jewish lady just lays in the house that goes, you owe me nothing. Except
That's what you
jewelry.
think. That's what you think. All right, now,
Good to see
that
you,
is,
John. By the
thank you.
way,
It's nice to
Let's
you, Don.
clear that up. I must say, both of you guys, I haven't been on in quite some time.
Yes.
Because Freddie told me you didn't want humor. And it's good to be back with you. Both of you are good friends. And why don't we're the Musketeers. Why don't we go back to the old days in the Copacabana with broads?
No, thank you.
booze, and
No,
laughs?
no.
Forget the money. Now you got a big estate. You play tennis. He gets up in the morning and goes, do I own anything?
So wait a minute. You can pick on him and you can pick on me, but just because coming up now, next month, March, I think 14th, something like that?
Yeah, March what? Something
Is
like
your
that,
25th, the silver wedding anniversary,
Yes,
right?
Right, yeah.
Now that's
25 years.
important. But, you see, sure. But you waited. You see, you didn't get married. You, what, 45, 40, something like that?
Don't get crazy. I wasn't 45. Why don't you make me 80, spitting up in the hall?
You were close to 40. You were 40.
No, I was 38. You know it. You were there every night saying, how old are you?
Why did you wait to 38? Most guys
Because I hung out with you and him. I didn't have a chance. Both of you were booze.
Now,
We were
wait
in
a minute.
Copacabana every night in New York and Danny's Hideaway. The people you don't know, these are places that are gone now. These people that drank with us are dead. It was just the three of us every night to anybody.
That's right. Bring yourself. I want you in on this, too. You were not exactly,
No,
Father,
I admit
Father
that.
Flanagan
I
in those
admit
days.
that. Father Flanagan?
Girls. Remember, you like
You're
girls.
making a rabbi.
You like girl singers a lot, didn't you? Hi, Connie. Hey, over here, girl singer. Yeah.
Well, in those days, girl singers very important.
That's right.
You mention names, you'll be in court again.
I've been in court more than.
Laughing like he has no problem.
He's going to be in more court than Raymond Burr. Well, let me see.
No, but I got to tell you.
What do you mean you got to tell us? Why do you have to tell
Well,
us?
because because you're my friend. I don't see you that often.
Well,
you
I know.
I know
Well,
I'm on the standby list.
Well, quit bitching about how.
Quit bitching?
Well,
It's a
yes.
new word you use on
come
TV. Anyway, new word, and I can hear a beep. Anyway, but Doc, by the way, I spoke to Johnny. You're through here. You're here too long. But I must say that 25 years is great. It really is. And we did it. We made a trip for our 25th anniversary.
You went to the Far East, didn't you?
Yeah. We went to the Far East, went to Asia.
That's
I
the
was
Far
there.
East.
I know that. Yeah. Is this going to be a test or a little conversation? I know. And all I saw is little Chinese guys walking around. Your shirts are burned. But,
You must have seen more than that.
no, I saw more than that. We went to, I said to the wife, I don't want to be in your shoes for no money.
Now, you went to Hong Kong?
But let me get my trip out, because
Well, all
I'm
right.
picking on poor Red.
Well, you
He's
keep
got,
interrupting it all the time.
Well, of course, that's my job. No, I'm going to let you help me.
All right.
When did you ever help me? You always sit here and go, he's going right in the dumper, right in the dumper.
Let's hear
Not
about the
true.
trip. Let's hear about the
25
trip.
years we've been friends, and it's been good. It really has. Oh, you're still on that again. Anyway, I'll try.
Now, you're the one who
make
wanted
a
to talk about the trip.
Okay, I do.
Get to the trip.
Okay, I'll get to the trip. Let me just let me make a toast, okay?
All right, make it.
Don't ever call me 5 minutes before the show.
King is dead. Okay.
So we started out Barbara said, and everybody does, I have a wife. That's her name, Barbara said. Barbara said, listen, I'm tired of hearing the stories. You arrange the trip. You want to go away. We have 2 children, God bless them. I can't handle everything. Right. So you arrange it all. That's the way she talks. I married a Valium. Anyway, except on the wedding night, she went, is that you? But I'll tell you this. Look at this. The guys in the band went, we know her. But I'll tell you this. So we went, John, we left, and we flew on Japanese Airlines. Is that what you call it? The Japanese Air? Freddie, you got a minute? Anyway, Freddie's turning around. That's the producer to see if the crowd recognizes him. Anyway.
I suppose it would be Japan Airlines.
Japan Airlines.
Japan Airlines.
Japan Airlines. So, Japan Airlines, we went on Japan Airlines, and constantly, you know, and marvelous service. I mean, it was 17 hours, the flight to Hong Kong. And that was the first thing. We got in, and the wife said, go to sleep, don't eat, you don't need food, watch the diet, bum, bum, bum. Just have a look. And the guys brought bowls of rice and boom, and I was eating, and she kept saying, you're overdoing it. And she went to sleep. And we flew 17 hours, and every 2 minutes they came over. Darling, they couldn't be nicer. And they kept saying, Mr. Rickles, everything good, everything good. I said, yeah. And I said, when I was a kid, I was going,
I suppose you brought that up to the employees of the airline and make them feel comfortable.
Yes, that's why one person said, oh, you don't have to fasten your seatbelt. But they were very nice.
Had you ever been to the Far East before?
Like you, when I was 18.
That's right, in the service.
So when we landed in Hong Kong, it was great. It was all little guys running into my stomach. A lot of glasses running around going, oh, I'm sorry. But, and I'm not a tall man, but I felt like, you know, Will Chamberlain. I was, yeah. But Hong Kong was great. And then we stayed at the Regency Hotel. Have you been to Regency?
No.
Have you been to Regency?
No, I have
not. No, both of you probably were at the downtown Dixie. I was at the Regency. That's a classy place.
Well, I suppose it
When you're making love to the wife, they come right in the room and go, just continue. You want flowers?
Why, did they think you were dead?
We'll be right back. That was good. That was good.
All righty. We're back. When you decided to take this trip, does Barbara select where you're going to go, or you just say choose where you want to go?
She used to. I got to be honest. I come from the school where she became the woman of the house and made all the arrangements and all. And a lot of guys don't do it that way.
Yeah.
They're new hearts. They don't do it that way. Right. Bob goes, Jenny, I think, and she says, keep quiet. Well, we all know Bob. He's not here tonight, unfortunately. He's at home, sitting in his room, humming. But meanwhile, he's a billionaire, as he keeps telling me every day. And I'm very happy for his success.
So you went to Hong Kong, then
So we went to Hong Kong. So what happened was, when we got to Hong Kong... Pass it.
Is there more in Hong Kong? Are we going to be in Hong Kong long and then move along?
No, we're going to take our temperature first.
Oh, I see.
Now, so, I just went to Hong Kong. I didn't get malaria.
No, I know that.
So we went to Hong Kong, and we just mosed around, and we stayed in Kowloon, the Kowloon side. You've never been?
No,
So there, I guess you can't afford it.
No, I can afford it. I've never done it.
No, you take Alex to the outskirts of Malibu and say, sweetheart, this is all sand. Now let's get back in the house. Now, but what I do is I take... Hey, it doesn't matter what it means. They laugh. That's
right.
why I'm here.
That's right. If it works, it works. What do you care?
What, does it have to have a reason?
No, of course
the
not.
Front row going... Sand!
So we're in Hong Kong.
So we're in Hong Kong.
In the Kowloon section.
At the Kowloon section.
Right.
And we took the ferry over, and we saw more Chinese people all running around going... Then we went on to Singapore.
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 And Singapore was great. It's so clean, you can eat off the street, but I didn't try it.
Of course not.
It really is. It's a beautiful city, and we bought some antiques there, and it was wonderful. The food was great. We had, one night, Barbara said, let's eat the food of the land. So we had dead eel, a rhino's head, 2 monkeys that were still alive, and a zebra.
I don't think so.
Well, it was close.
Okay.
And she said, it melts in your mouth. And I stood there, and I thought I was in Mexico because I kept being a commuter to the John every 2 minutes.
But you did try some of the local
Yeah, of course
delicacies,
we
don't
did.
you? Of course.
Sure, I don't make this up. I tell you the truth. Then we went on to Manila. Manila's a great spot. Go there for the summer with your family.
What is it, your charm of Manila?
The charm of Manila is they
Not
have...
Manila.
Oh, I'm sorry. Not Manila. You
have
wore
a
that
New York-
professor hat, but don't go crazy.
You have
for crying out loud.
that New York accent, Manila. It's all right.
All right, Manila. They know what the hell I'm talking about.
All right.
Don't make it up.
All right, so you're in
Listen,
Manila.
they're not all morons except the front row.
So you're in Manila.
I'm in Manila.
I thought you went to Bangkok.
Well, I changed the trip. Yes, I was in Bangkok, but we're not up to that yet.
Oh, I see. Manila, then to Bangkok.
That's right. Write it down. So now, I went to MacArthur's headquarters. I was in World War II, you were in World War II, and you were in World War II, World War III, World War IV, World War VI, Marine Raiders, and all that baloney with your fighter pilot and blah, blah, blah. And I don't believe you can put a kite on your fanny and fly. I'll tell you the truth. Anyway, so we went to Manila, and we went to MacArthur's headquarters.
They keep the headquarters just like they were when
Just
he was
the
there?
way it was. How did he live like that? He was a general.
He loved
absolutely.
the Philippines.
And I was very intrigued by it, being in World War II. And I was in the Philippines as a young man, but I did,
We know your war record,
Yeah, well, I got noticed. It was great. Being a Jewish guy, I never did any fighting. I kept saying, here's 300, you attack.
Okay.
So we went to Manila. Then we went on to Borneo. Borneo, great. Borneo, the ship met us
Borneo
with
in the
spears.
summer,
Now, everybody ran to the dock. And the captain was out on the deck.
That bad, eh?
Yeah, that bad. Then we went on to... I'm rushing this up because you're only on an hour. It used to be 15 seconds.
We'll probably miss...
This isn't Germany. I do what I want to do. Germany, you can do anything. Rip down the wall.
We're probably going to miss Bangkok then, aren't we?
No, we're going to miss Bangkok. Darn, but you should visit Bangkok. It's a lot of fun. Flies keep circling.
All right, we'll be right back. Okay. Anyway, Don is who Stephen Baldwin, who was going to be with us tonight. We've asked him to come back either this week or next week when he can, when his schedule permits. We ran a little long tonight because we were on a trip. Fitzpatrick Travelogue. Remember those? Yeah. And as our boat pulls away and our sun sinks slowly. Anyway, Don's going to be at the Golden Nugget starting March the 1st for a week, and then at Horace Lake Tahoe March the 7th. And happy 25th anniversary.
Thanks,
You're on
John.
a roll tonight. You were hot tonight.
Oh, thank you.
You were rolling tonight.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Good night. I'm humbled by that applause.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Wednesday night edition of In Your Pants.
In your pants.
With, my name's Jeff Peterson. My first guest tonight is a young rising star in the stand-up comedy circuit. He's sensational, this kid. In September the 23rd, he's going to be at the Casino Rama in Ontario, Canada. And then in October the 16th and 17th, he's at the Orleans in Las Vegas. Please welcome the rising young star of American comedy, Mr. Don Rickles, everyone. That's enough. Don't get him. He'll get ideas if you start with that.
That was very kind of you, but it should have gone longer. No, thank you very much. I'm very proud of that. You know, as we get older in this business, you're very grateful that the good Lord gives you a chance to perform. And when I see you folks respond, you see us, you know, it's never old. It's like what's in here. So don't ever think you're old.
See, I thought for once you were going to be sincere there. I thought you were going to. I thought it was going to be a heartfelt moment, and then people would be all excited about it. And there you went. You undercut it again.
Why are you hollering? What are you hollering about? I'm right here.
I'm
You know,
excited.
that reminds me, it has nothing to do with anything. You know, you young people, you know, Broadway, you know, you ever see the Broadway actors? And I love Broadway. And that's the one thing in my life, I don't know about you, but I never did Broadway, and I did off-Broadway, but never did Broadway proper. I said, gee, if I got a shot on Broadway before I die, that would be great. And I've had a few opportunities, but, you know, it means work. And so Broadway was always the thing. But if you ever meet a Broadway actor, and you meet them socially, you go, how are you, Tom? I'm pretty good, Don. How are you? Now you meet them the night before the show goes on. Are you excited about the show? I'm fine, Don. How's the family? Are you okay? And then they go on the stage. Broadway, my mother knows my dog is dead. Broadway, Broadway. And they talk like this all the time, you know? So that was the story, which you people have no idea what the hell I was talking about.
That's pretty good, though.
What a night! What a night! You don't have this excitement too often, and when you get to my age, this goes up. Anyway. All right, here's 100 for you for the broad, and 200 for me. Does those money bits. He's a lonely guy. He's a lonely guy. By the way, may I drop this in? But and I really mean this from my heart. This wonderful man, his lovely wife, you're going to have a baby.
We are, yeah. We're going
you have one child.
Yeah, I got a 9-year-old boy, and I've got another one coming. No, another 9-year-old boy. I mean,
Isn't he great? Dynamite. Everything he says, dynamite.
Yeah, I see. Sometimes when you do that, I just don't think you're being sincere. I think you're being sincere.
That's a wild guess. You're right. You're right.
I don't know why you do that.
Because I don't like you.
See,
I never liked you. I never liked you. I respect you, but I don't like you.
I don't even think you respect me. I think
No, that's not true. Okay. I do respect you. Because I'm so pissed off that you skyrocketed, I can't believe it. Here, when I met him, he was in Scotland going, nah, all right.
Yeah. that was quite a weekend.
I saw you laughing. You like that one. You don't see the host laughing when I do. You know?
No.
Usually they go off like a lot of them and go, that son of a bitch.
No, anything with sheep, I'm usually interested.
I won't go there.
You've been over there. You've been over to Scotland. Have you been over there?
No, I never have. We like to go to places where we can have fun.
Oh, see?
I've been over to England. I've been in England. I love when they go, Mary, Daddy's home. Daddy's home, Mary. Want to take a pop at it, Mary? How about a pop? You know, they don't even know what that is, you know? You know what I love? This guy in the front, a little heavy-set guy. The guy with and he's sitting there like, what's going on, Rhodes? Sit back. You're a heavy guy. Sit back. Because a couple of minutes, the guy next to you is going to go, oh, God bless you. Is that your dad? Is that your dad? Is that your dad? God bless you, Dad. I was only kidding. Dad! The old man, see, you can always tell when they get old because the mouth can't close.
You can't do that, Dad. You can't do that, no.
Hey, I'm 84, but I close it. Dad, you got to keep the mouth closed. Otherwise, they come on a hook and you're in a box like this. Keep the mouth closed. They'll never know. But as soon as you do this, that's when the guy goes, get the sheet, Lou. Get the sheet. Wait a minute. I'm a funny son of a bitch.
Don, can I just for a second, excuse me. CBS in no way endorses the views of Mr. John Rickles.
They ought to, because you're going in the dumper without it.
Come on.
You know, you are a gracious, wonderful man. We got to know each other through Peter LaSalle.
Peter, the lovely Peter LaSalle. He produces this show.
Yeah, he's in the wonderful control room, and this is what he does. But he's a charming guy, and he takes care of you. And he was with Johnny Carson, who... did you know Johnny?
No, I never met Johnny.
He was, rest his soul, you young people and the elders too, he was a magnificent host, as well as this gentleman is. And Johnny was... and made it possible for guys like my friend Greg to be that successful.
Why'd you always call me Greg? My name's Craig. You call me Greg all the time. You know me for years. You know me for, I know you for like 7 years now. You still call me Greg. Why do you call me Greg?
Because it's not going to change your careers. I'm going to change it?
Yeah.
What, you're going to have more people in this closet? What are you kidding? The room seats 200 maybe, and one against the wall on a hook, and he's worried. He's worried. Is his name Craig or Krog? Who cares? Get up in the morning and say, bah. When does the dummy talk?
Call me a hockey puck, just once. Hey, Rickles, who's the dummy now?
Happens to us all, Don.
How do you challenge a toy?
In your pants.
What did he say?
He said, in your pants.
In your
pants. All the time. No.
God bless you.
Yeah.
I want his name and I want him dead.
Yeah. That's the trouble. He's already dead. He's just...
Yep.
Yeah. We have to take a break now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get back to Wesson. When you're through smelling your hand, we'll continue.
Yeah. I'll be right back. I didn't have them do it. They did it. No, I swear. Welcome back, everybody. I'm here with my friend, Don Rickles. Now, I say he is my friend. I know he pretends like he's not my friend.
No,
but
we're
friends. Now, you... Kinda. You, when did we meet? We met when I first started this show, didn't we?
Yeah, well, Peter LaSalle, again. Peter, who's an old friend and a good friend. He's not old. He's good. Well,
he's pretty old.
He's old.
You see him walking around like...
What a night. What a night. No, but God bless. And Peter was the one that introduced us, and he told me about you coming here, and it was very exciting. And you made a way for yourself because the competition, you know, with all the people on television today, and it's great that you created your own identity, which is so important.
I think the lack of money helped. I think what happened was...
you don't have an orchestra, you don't have a lot of things, but you have a show that's weak, and it's going.
Yeah. And I think that's the charm. I think that people are not threatened. Yeah, they're not threatened by talent.
But you know what you have? You know what you have, which is your opening is so great. When you hit the camera and you do America and blah blah blah, and you do it with this wonderful dummy pain in the ass over here, and you do all that stuff, That's original and that's great. That's what makes you so successful, in my opinion.
Well,
really.
I think what is that what happens. The reason I hit the camera is to get it going.
What a night.
Tell me about doing the Orleans in Vegas. I love the Orleans.
5, 6. Oh, anyway.
Doing the stand-up again. That's a great room there in that Orleans there in Vegas.
It is. You know, it's 50 years. God bless. 50 years in Las Vegas, and I started in lounges and now in the Orleans Hotel, which is a great room for comedy.
Yeah,
it really
it is, yeah.
But people say, you know, comedy, we people in comedy, I tell you very honestly, you know, a singer comes out there, like Sinatra, got lucky. But anyway...
One man on earth could say that, by the way.
It's only a joke, Frank. What can he do to me? But, you know, I always said, my mother, rest her soul, always said to me, Don, you're out there, we sell ourselves. We have nothing. We're like bare naked. We come up if you like us, and it's personality. You know, so many times you hear a guy say, oh, that joke was funny. But if you don't like his personality, you get a little uptight. And so we have to sell ourselves. This wonderful gentleman, Craig and I, every night, we sell ourselves wherever we work. And you get, even when you go to dinner, like my wife says, well, my wife, you're 45 years married, and you know what her big comment is? Is that about it?
Anyway, sure, I've heard her say.
No, because as Craig knows with his lovely wife, we're always performing. When you meet people, you can't say, how are you, Don? I would like to say, I feel lousy. Leave me alone. We can't do that.
You've done that to me. Wait a minute. What the hell are you talking about? You've done that to me.
Well, with you, I meant it.
All right, okay.
Anyway, no, not seriously. But we're always trying to sell ourselves. And my wife's, I don't know how about your missus is, but in 45 years, that's why I love her, I married a Valium, you know. I go into a restaurant and they'll say, Don, how I go? What do you say, sweetheart? How are you? She says, will you stop it? Just stop it. Talk like a person. I said, if I would, you wouldn't have a dime of jewelry.
Yeah, well, screw that. All right. We're out of time, though.
We're out of time?
Out of time.
Okay.
No. I mean, try and leave a little more, you know, a little bit of a hug after you're done.
Oh, I see.
You know,
I see. Hey, this has been a wonderful night for me. I'm going back tomorrow to the States, and and I wish you the very best.
I wish you the
and
best
with your
as well.
new child, may God be good to you and your lovely
God bless
wife.
you.
I mean it from my heart. You're indeed a gentleman and a great deal of class.
And
God
you,
bless
my
really,
friend,
I mean,
and Maestro are a legend, and it's just a joy to know you. Don Rickles, everybody. Don Rickles.
Our first guest, a good friend of ours, a comedy legend, and he'll be performing at the Borgata in Atlantic City on April 8th and 9th. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Mr. Warmth himself, Don Rickles. They love you, Don.
what a night, what a night, what a crowd. Oh, God, I wish I was someplace else.
Hey,
Listen, before you say anything.
Sure.
Congratulations on the Johnny Carson Award.
Thank you very much.
And I happen to be one of the judges.
Oh, great.
And I can't lie. I didn't vote for you.
Oh.
I don't think you were that great.
Yeah,
I had to be honest.
I think you're right. I kind of agree with that.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, thank you.
were
That's
great.
very nice.
What
Now,
do I
listen.
care?
I know. You know, we were just talking
By
about...
the way, Paul, that was great. The band's weak, but you were great.
Thank you. Oh,
No, they're okay.
he means it with love.
They're okay.
Yes, we know.
Shut up, Paul.
What?
No, you guys are great. I rib you, but I don't know who picks out your wardrobe, but the guy in the beret better get back to Vietnam.
Yeah. Other than that,
Now, it was one thing I wanted to ask you, Don.
Vietnam, what the hell is that guy
I don't
doing?
know. I have a
He looks like a lost rabbi playing a drum.
hello. Oh, the lost rabbi.
I have a question for you.
Jump in. This
All right,
is your
I'm going
show. In fact, which I never got over, Dave.
What's that?
That sign is wrong. David Letterman show with Dave. No, the show with David Letterman. Come on, it's starring David. What is that with? You're not some warm-up. Go out and make a stink, for crying out loud.
All right, I'll change that.
You know the money you're making.
Yeah, I know. Now, Now, the question I have for you, trouble with the luggage?
Trouble with the luggage.
Yeah.
He just loves that line.
Trouble with the luggage. I remember seeing your act at I think the Desert Inn.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
When you had the baseball cap, the shorts, and
That's right.
sneakers,
Yeah,
I
that's
thought you were at the beach. Came in like a derelict. I swear to God, that's the way he dressed when he came in the dressing room.
But at some point during your act, a fellow comes out on stage,
Yeah.
and you say to him, "Trouble with the luggage?" It's very funny.
You know, there are a lot of clinics here in New York.
Yeah, no. Maybe I'll see if I can get into it. Now listen, speaking of clinics,
What does it say on the luggage? Trouble with the luggage.
Never mind. What about Charlie Sheen? Have you ever seen a guy like Charlie Sheen?
Leave him alone. The guy wants to skyrocket. He took the wrong pill. What do you want? You know. He's a good kid. He's a little bananas right now, but he's, you know, he's making making billions of dollars being nuts.
In your time in show business, you ever seen behavior like that?
I don't really care. That's not on top of my list. I don't get up in the morning worry about what Charlie Sheen is doing.
Yeah.
I got a lot on my mind, like coming to this show.
Now, maybe you can help us out with this. We were talking about the Borgata, beautiful hotel casino in Atlantic City.
Absolutely.
Borgata, what does that mean? Do we know?
It means sunken canal.
Well,
It's going to be a long night, kid.
Now, wait a minute. Small village. Small village.
What is this, Stump the Stars? What the hell is this?
It's nothing. I was just curious, and I'm told now, small village.
Who cares? What do I care?
Nobody.
Small village, large village, a Passover Seder. What do I care?
You don't care, no.
See, I get that in for the Jews in case you have plans.
you love it.
You know, we people are going to celebrate that, you know. That's what the Egyptian trick, you know, with the ocean and the whole thing, you know.
Trouble with the luggage?
Again with that trouble with the luggage. Now, God bless you, Dave, but you're starting to get on my nerves. I'll tell you that right now.
You know, Regis Philbin, God bless Regis Philbin. You know Regis, retiring from the Regis morning show.
He should.
Really?
Walk away. He's starting to annoy me. I love Regis, and you love Regis. We're friends from way back. You know what he does? We get in the car. Every time I come to, I'm talking to the crew like you can help me. They're all standing like this.
Yeah.
Well, they have lives and families. They want to get on with it.
And the broad behind the booth with the earphones going, how much longer with this?
Oh.
How much longer do I have to listen to this? No, you know, every time we get in the car in New York, you know how Regis, he tries to be laid back. Gets it, we walk out in the street. I'm with Rickles, Don Rickles. It's Regis with Don Rickles.
Yes.
He thinks that's funny, but you know, he's like Charlie Sheen. He's got a problem. You know what I'm saying? But I love him, and his wife Joy's great. She was a, you know, she was a stripper once.
No, I didn't know that. Regis, his wife is a stripper.
Really?
Wow.
He keeps it quiet. You know, he's very Catholic.
Oh yeah, you got to keep.
You know,
you want to keep a thing
when he's
like
in
that
his
quiet.
underwear and he wants to make a move, before he goes to it, he gives it one of those, you know?
Really?
To the Jews, that's the highway's blocked.
Now,
Is this mine or yours?
yeah, that's yours. Let me get
one
this
second, let me
straight.
take a drink.
Before he,
help. I do that in case you people don't want to join in.
yeah.
May 8th is my birthday, no gifts, just a picture of him.
Yeah. So Regis, often, whenever he wants to make a move on Joy, before he makes the move, he'll do the sign of the cross.
I wasn't in the bedroom, I assume he might do that. But no, and he also washes up, you know, with the whole
Okay.
thing.
Oh, man. All right. Yeah, we'll be right back here with Don Rickles, ladies and gentlemen. Don Rickles, ladies and gentlemen. I got some photos here I want to show.
Sure.
This is a great picture. Boy, this brings back memories. You and Tommy Lasorda, you got yourself a uniform on there. Man, look at that.
Yeah.
What a great baseball guy, huh? Now, was he a genius manager or just a guy who knew how to be around ball players?
He was a great, well, it's like he's dead. He's alive, you know. He's a great motivator,
Yeah,
you know. And it's fun to be with him, especially when you go to an Italian dinner. He always lets the sauce get on your shirt. Hey, folks, that can't be all jewels.
Now, did you ever, like, were you in the dugout with it?
Well, no. One time we were at the game, and every time I went down to I would go into the locker room. He'd always invite me in, and all these kids from the Dominion Republic and they come from and Bangladesh, wherever the hell they come from. They all play ball, but none of them from America, you know. They played, and they always give that story. They played with no glove, with a tin can, and you know, who cares? Yeah. You don't have the equipment, don't play. Exactly. Who cares?
Right. It's a good lesson.
You know, so he says put on the, every time I'd go down to the locker room and I'd say, hello, he'd say, go and talk to the guys. Right. I'd say, Mr. Rickles, you talk to Tommy, get me in the game. You talk to Tommy. He says, get your papers first so you can stay in the States.
Right. Yeah.
You know, they're not even citizens and they're looking to play ball, you know.
Right. Sure.
So anyway, one day he says to me, listen, put on the uniform and you sit in the dugout with us, and then you'll take the pitcher out of the game.
Really? You go out to the field?
Don't get so excited. This happened years ago. It's not going to be tomorrow morning.
I was a little too excited.
No, the way you jumped in there.
I know. I'm sorry.
Is there a pool here? Maybe you want to do a half game?
No, I was too excited. I'm sorry.
Well, you said, take a Valium and go in the back.
How can you not be?
Take a Valium. Notice how the band went?
Yeah.
Anyway, the shipment will be in Friday, guys. Just relax.
Oh.
Not you, Paul. You don't need anything. You just jump in with your funny ad libs.
I'm.
I'm kidding you, Paul. You're a funny guy. If you were a little taller, they'd see you. Anyway, what could he do to me? He's only the band leader temporarily. That's it.
Not temporarily.
Look at this. He went, temporarily? No. So anyway, so he'd take me to the game, and I'd be in the dugout, and he'd say, take the pitcher out of the game, in the uniform. Yeah. Ooh, that's good. That's a good ad lib. Ooh. Anyway, I have a little child, a cousin. He's 6. Ooh. Anyway, ooh, Daddy's going to eat the candy. Ooh. Anyway, how the hell, a big star like you, what do you come up with? Ooh.
Yeah,
you have 38 writers. Look here. Where does it say, ooh?
I'll be honest with you. Earlier today, we had some trouble with the luggage.
The luggage. That's not good. So I put the cap down, walk out on the mound. There's a big Mexican get out on the mound. I come in and said, son, give me the ball. Who the hell are you? It's true. I say, I'm Mr. Lasorda. I'm the new coach here, and I'm taking you out of the game. You can't take me out of that game. What are you, crazy? What the hell are you to take me out of that game? I said, don't make a stink. There's 50,000 people looking at it. You can't take me out of that game. I said, give me the ball. I said, bring me a pitcher in. I took him out of the game, and the next night he came over to the house and robbed us. Anyway.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
That's a joke. It's a joke.
He didn't.
It's a joke.
I know it's a joke. Sure. Yeah.
Now every gardener is going to be at my house going, did he leave yet?
It's fine. It's fine. And then, well, look at this picture right here. This is the movie Casino, and that's you and Robert De Niro. Look at you guys together there.
Yeah, I carried him in that picture.
Yeah.
Never calls me ever since we did it. Dave never calls me, never gets into, and I love the guy. He was great. The first scene we did, you know, in Casino, it's walking down night for what they call night for night shooting, you know, in the Riviera Hotel in Las Vegas at the time. And we walk down, and I'm his bodyguard, whatever. And he walks around, and I'm supposed to say something like, hey, boss, who's got the gun? Where are the men? Where is it, boss? And he goes, oh, the gun is over in the corner. The gun in the corner. I says, hold it. Just like that. First time on the set. I said, Marty, that's Scorsese,
Right.
who is a wonderful director, but we had to put phone books so you could see him because he was a dog.
Tiny. Yeah. Right.
And he has asthma, and he keeps, during the takes, he goes, "Blah, blah." It's a long story. It's a tough picture to do.
Must have been.
You know why I'm laughing? Because I heard this before.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you don't join in, I'm not upset. Don't worry about it. Anyway, so we were standing there, and I said, geez, I said, what is this with the mumbling? What is that? And then I said, well, is something wrong? Is something wrong? I said, work on his personality. This guy's getting $8 billion a picture, and he's mumbling and spitting up all over himself. Get me somebody good. And Marty says, don't worry, Bob, it's a joke, you know. And De Niro, you know, big laugher.
Don Rickles at the Borgata, Little Village. Little Village. Atlantic City, April 8th, April 9th. All my best.
See you later, Dennis.
Yes, sir. We'll be right back with Eva Longoria.
My first guest tonight, a comedy legend and a good friend of the show. We love Don. He'll be appearing live at the Mohegan Sun on August 6th and at the Arcada Theater in St. Charles, Illinois on August 20th. Please welcome Mr. Warmth himself, Don Rickles.
Mr. Chairman. Oh, that's all.
Don, how are you?
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Who said you had to sit on a rock? Who designs this, for crying out loud? Looks like a bad butcher shop, for crying out loud. Good evening, folks. Nice to see you all. Nice to see you.
Now, big news. I was startled to learn this. You have a Twitter account. Tell me about this. Tell me. I want to hear about this.
Well, my wife was lonely. She said, let's Twitter.
Right.
Anyway, no, it's a new thing for me. I understand you were on it, too.
Yes, I am.
And I wrote some nice things. I said, watch Jay Leno, and, you know, if you're lonely, maybe you'll laugh.
Well, how many tweets have you personally sent out?
Two. Anyway, no, I just started. It's all new to me. You know what I'm saying? Well, I got a lot on my mind. I don't like to sit in the house with a pencil and a paper and go, I'm going to write to Shirley Clement. I don't need that.
Well, let's
I
see
got
your
a big
two
career,
tweets.
and they're all out there in the dark.
That's his actual Twitter page. His first one says,
oh, there it is.
Hi, I'm Don Rickles, posting my first tweet. Join me on my trip to greatness. Yeah. And what is the second one? Oh, I'm on Jay Leno Thursday night. Don't worry, he'll be funny. Well, that certainly turned out to be true. Now, Lady Gaga has 11 million followers. How many do you have now? Do you know?
I just told you. What are you, dumb?
How many?
No, I have about 30, I think.
30. All right, that's a beginning.
Is this a test? When you hear the bell, go to history. The hell is this? I'm a guest. Don't make me have a test, for crying out loud.
Have you tried sexting? Have you done the sexting yet?
Yeah, last night I gave her a shot.
Really?
She was in the hall, I was in the closet, and I blow a whistle, boom, and I missed her.
Wow.
Anyway, what the hell's it with the sexting? What is it with you?
Well, Anthony Weiner, he got in trouble with the sexting.
Yeah, but he don't have a pencil anymore.
Yeah.
Anyway, a pencil in Jewish means he doesn't have the big hose.
Right.
Anyway, are you people sick?
Now, I want to ask you, now the Royals were in town last week. Did you see them?
We had lunch. They were great.
Yeah, really.
Hello, Mommy. Hello, Daddy. Pass the butter. Mommy. Mommy, Daddy's home. Mommy. Hey, you talk about the Royals.
Yeah.
I went, this is the truth, gang. I look out at you. I know you're not there, but I look out at you.
Yeah.
This is great if you Ray Charles.
Right.
Anyway, Ray Charles was a black singer, as I saw, that went blind because he was working audiences like this. Anyway,
Is that what it was? Gee, I had never known the reason till now.
no need to shout. I'm right here. That's why anything to keep his name alive. Go outside and kiss the sign again. Well, let me tell you about this.
Go ahead.
So, thanks. Gets $40 million for a show, and he says, "Go ahead, kid, do something." Anyway, no. So we went to England with Bob Hope years ago. You remember him?
Yeah.
And I went and Princess Margaret was the guest. And I was sitting at the table, and all the big stars from England. Every big star was there, blah, blah, blah. And I'm sitting next to Newhart, you know.
Yeah.
He was lonely, so I sat next to him.
Yeah.
Anyway, so, did you ever meet Bob Newhart? It's like being alone. Anyway, he's a dear friend of mine, so don't worry about it. Anyway, so I'm sitting there, and the guy comes and says, "Sir, you're going on now." And this is at the very end. Hope says, "I'd like you to meet, I want to tell you, I want you to meet a guy," and he gave such an introduction, believe me, that I was afraid to go on. He won't hurt you. He's just a lot of fun. And it was Princess Margaret, who was big then. She was sitting at the table going, and the booze was running down the gown. And they said, "Go out and meet her." Okay. So I performed, and I did some funny stuff. The show's over. She said, I sit down at the table, and she said, a guy comes over and says, "The man would like to meet you." I said, "Okay." And Bob Hope said, "I'll go with you." No, just Mr. Rickles. And I go over and I sit down, and she says, "Head out, you know, you're very quick, very quick. I didn't understand everything, but you're quick. I understand you're Jewish." And I went, "Oldie. I'm going to be a Nazi. What is going on here?" And she didn't mean any harm, but the dossier said, "I'm Jewish." I said, "Yes, I am." She said, "You know, I understand your mother," my mother's gone now, "your mother was 83 and she lives in Miami." I said, "Yes." She said, "My mom is 83 and lives here." I said, and she talked about the Queen of England. I said, "Yes, same, beautiful." And she said, "You know, I understand your mom has emphysema." I said, "Yes, my mom has emphysema." I said, this is unbelievable, man. I think it's great." She said, "Do you drink?" "Yes." She said, "Give him a double, 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 double." We were whacking it down pretty good. Yeah. And you could sit back. I'll talk to you. Go. Anyway, keeps leaning over like it's his turn. Yeah. Anyway, so I know you're the host. You don't have to. Anyway, so listen to this, Jacob. So now I turn around, and I said, "Yes." And she says, "You know, I understand your mom has a condominium in Miami Beach." I said, "Yes, she does." She said, "My mom has a condominium right down the street here," talking about the Palace. She has an apartment in the Palace. I said, "Yes." She said, "They're so alike. Palace, mom, both condominium, both 83, both with emphysema. They're so alike." I said, "Man, with one difference." She said, "What's that?" "Your mom has a flag on the roof." Anyway, a flag on the roof.
I'm leaning forward now.
You can't.
Yeah.
I hate to work to mutes. I hate that.
We'll take a break. More with Don right after this. There's a flag on the roof. Welcome back. We're talking with America's oldest living World War I veteran, Don Rickles. Don,
You better believe it. 3 years in the Philippines, and now I got to smile at them in the restaurant so I get the right food. No, the Japanese people are beautiful. Without them, my kids would have no toys.
No.
Anyway,
I want to ask you something. The Emmys came out today. You did a great sitcom, CPO Sharky. Did you ever get nominated for that?
No, they asked me to leave.
Really?
No. No, CPO Sharky was funny. It really.
That was a good show.
At that time, you know, they voted no. I got over it, and I shot the producer. Yeah. But I must say, what's amazing to me today, that there were so many new shows. Yeah. And pros like you think you weren't nominated. I got an Emmy, you know.
You won like for
you got two, didn't Mr. Warmth, the Don Rickles project.
That's right.
And it was great. You know, nobody mentioned you. But the thing is that a guy like yourself definitely should have been nominated.
No,
and Jimmy Kimmel and David Letterman.
Yeah. Well, we won in the past. That's fine.
No, but you guys, every night you grind this out. And I say grind. It's not easy, especially with you kind of people. No, you're great. You're great. You say hello. Yeah. Anyway, but put yourself together, huh? Anyway, there's one guy on the loose in the back. Get a rope. I'll tell you this.
I want to ask you about reality shows. Do you watch any of those, like Jersey Shore? Have you seen that?
No, the broad's too short.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway,
Just an inside joke. No, I don't watch that. I have a lot on my mind.
Kardashians, you watch that one?
Well, when I'm in heat.
Yeah.
You know, when you get to be my age, you know, nothing happens. Once in a while, you look down and the sparrow goes, hello.
Right.
But, you know, you'll get to be that age. You make fun of it, but someday, please
Yeah.
God, you'll get to be... I don't think you're going to make it.
Right.
But when you get to be that age, you don't think of sex. You just sit there and you open up your bathroom and say to your wife, remember the old days?
Right. Hey, I want to ask you something.
Wait, I'm not through yet.
Go ahead.
Remember the old... Don't worry, I'll get out of this.
Okay.
Remember the old days? And see, when we make love, when you get older, the initial pop is not the big thing.
Yeah.
You circle a bed, get an estimate if you're Jewish. You circle a bed,
Yeah.
get an estimate, then at a running start, you go bang! And she goes, is that about it?
Yeah. Now, how long have you been married?
An hour.
An hour.
No. I've been married 46 years.
46 years. There you are. Applause, 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 applause. Now, where did you meet,
Wait
Barbara?
a minute, you never saw her. Why are you applauding? No, she's a lovely lady. You know, on the wedding night, she said to me, let's try something different. Let's really do it. Anyway, I shouldn't make that. She don't like that. You know my wife. She's very low key. You know.
Right.
On the wedding night, she said, just don't get excited. Blah blah blah. And I'm a loud guy, and she's very quiet. You know. It's like sleeping with a Valium.
Right.
Anyway, I said a Valium, and a couple of guys here, a Valium? What the hell's a Valium? Anyway, so go ahead.
So where did you meet?
At a bus station.
Bus station.
Yeah, she was a hooker.
Really?
Anyway, it's easy for you to laugh. I'm going to get home tonight and say, hello, sweetheart. I'm a hooker. Here's your hooker.
Yeah.
Hooker this about 20 minutes.
Now, the
No, we got
grandkids...
married. She was a guy called Jack Gelati.
Oh, I know Jack.
Oh, good. Okay, here's a cookie.
Thank you very
Anyway,
much.
I know Jack. And Jack Gelati was the agent at that time.
Yeah.
And he was... Rob Heller is my agent now, but they fight over it.
Yeah.
But the thing is that Jack... she worked for Jack as a secretary, and I went to see Jack, and I said... I'd like to see Jack. I'd like to see him. She said, what does it regard to? That's the way she talked. What does it regard to? I said, I'm a butcher. I have a truck outside with meat. She said, being a wife guy will not get you in to see Jack. And for some reason, that got me horny, and I married her.
Wow.
Anyway,
and you have grandkids now. Your grandkids are 71 and 68. Is that the grandkids? Am I right? I want to get. Got a pencil? You got a pencil? He has a pencil right here. Here you go. 71 is, am I right?
Host becomes a smartass.
Okay.
71, no. My son, my grandchildren, one is 9 and one is 12.
Right.
And they're going to be bar mitzvah. You know what a bar mitzvah is?
Yes.
It's a Jewish ranch.
Right.
Anyway,
I mean, are they fans of your comedy? Do they understand what Grandpa
for
does?
the money they're going to get, I am a giant.
Wow.
No, they understand. They watch you. Blah, blah, blah. And, you know, kids today, they're really sharp. You know,
Yeah.
Are you adjusting your notes?
No, I'm just saying that's because
I'll just keep talking.
You keep talking there, and you're going to be at the Mohegan Sun.
My burger here, and he's going, good evening.
He's going to be at the Mohegan Sun August 6th. The man still has to go out and work for a living. And at the Arcata Theater. It's good to see you saved your money. He's out there kicking his ass. All these one-nighters. Arcata Theater in St. Charles on the 20th. Don, thank you, my friend. Get to work. Go see Don on the road. Be right back with Bristol Palin right after this.
Everybody put your hands together. Come on.
Our next guest became a household name when John McCain picked her mom as his 2008 vice presidential running mate. She just came out with a candid book entitled Not Afraid of Life, My Journey So Far. Please welcome Bristol Palin. You look great. What's new? Something's new.
Well, I went to my oral surgeon and I
Right.
showed him a picture of you, actually.
Yeah.
And I said, can you make my jaw look like Jay's?
Well, it's very attractive. I like it.
Thank you.
That's an all-new chin. Very nice. Very nice. So why did you decide to do that? What was the thinking behind that?
It was actually it was like real jaw surgery. It wasn't,
Okay.
yeah, it's not just an implant or anything.
Yeah, that's what. See, mine's a big implant. Yeah, I just had that.
Yours is a boat.
Hey, I want to say a thing. First of all, the last time you were here in September, you told me you're doing Dancing with the Stars, and I have to say, I thought to myself, well, she'll never stick with that. I give you a tremendous amount of credit. I know how hard that is to do. I thought that was really good. No, that you stuck. I mean, watch out for him.
No, I just thought she was great on the show. I thought I'd help to pick it up a little bit.
Yeah. Hey, tell me about this book. How did your parents feel about this? Did they even know you were going to write this book?
Yeah, they did know, and they were supportive of it. And yeah, I just wanted to be candid in the book and come out and say everything, and hopefully it'll help other young girls.
Did you ask permission before you wrote the book? Did you ask them?
No, I just let them know.
Oh, you let them know? Ah, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now, the first chapter, you lied to your mom. What was the lie?
I lied to my mom, and I snuck out. I got drunk, and I lost my virginity. So when did your mom discover the truth? Did you tell her right after that, or when? No, she found out with my book years later.
Wow. Wow. Now how did that, did she get mad? How did that go over?
It was like the longest walk of my life, walking to her to hand her that chapter that I had just written and gone over, and it was nerve-wracking, but they were supportive of it.
Okay. Now, did they ever like this Levi guy at any point? Did they think, like when you were dating at some point, well, he seems like a nice boy, or was he always a moron?
They never really got along with him, no.
Okay. So they thought, even when you were dating before anything had happened, this is the wrong guy.
Yeah, they could tell far in advance.
Okay. Your mom's on the cover of Newsweek, got this here, saying, I can win. Do you know, I know you won't tell me, do you know if she's going to run?
You know, I don't know. It's something that we've definitely addressed, but it's just up to her ultimately.
Yeah. Is there any reason she shouldn't run?
Because she could lose.
I mean, for you, does your life get crazier if she, it does get crazier if she wins?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like we're just going to be in the spotlight no matter what we're doing. So if she should, more power to her.
Do you want her to run?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I think she'd be a good president?
Yeah, I think she will.
Okay. Now, tell the story about how you discovered that she was chosen as John McCain's running mate. Because they didn't tell you right away, is that correct?
Yeah, they didn't tell us at all. So my dad woke us up at like 4 or 5 in the morning. It was just like, pack your bags, we're going to go surprise your mom. And we got on a private airplane, and they wouldn't tell us where we were going, and we finally landed in Ohio. And then it wasn't until we actually got to the hotel that they had told us.
Okay. Now, were you stunned by this?
Yeah, we definitely were.
When she quit as governor, did that hurt her chances? You think that's hurt her chances of running for president?
I don't think so, no.
No?
No, definitely not.
No, why not? I mean, it seems like to me...
There were so many lawsuits filed against her, and it was just costing the state tons of money and us personally tons of money, and she just wasn't able to do her job with those lawsuits being
But that
filed.
happens with every governor. Everybody gets lawsuits and things. It's all part of the job. And
Not to the magnitude that she was getting
Really?
into. So, yeah, she just wanted to put her state first, and she knew that it wasn't good for taxpayers to be paying that kind of stuff against these frivolous lawsuits. So she left that last year to her lieutenant governor.
now, there was a rumor going around that your mom was building a house in Arizona. Is this true?
No.
They're not? Okay.
No.
But you had a house in Arizona?
Yes.
Okay. And you still have that house?
Yes, I do.
But you don't live there anymore?
No, I'm renting it out because I'm going to move here, actually, for a new project I'm working on.
So what is the rent money?
The rent...
Oh, no, I'm not interested, but I have a friend. It's all right.
And what are you going to be doing here?
I'm going to be working on a project with Kyle Massey from Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, is it a reality show?
Yes, it's going to be a reality show on the Bio channel, A&E.
Okay.
And it airs in November, and it's going to be charity-based, and it's going to be fun.
And explain what the show is. You all live together in a house?
Yeah, we're going to be living together in a house.
It's you, Kyle, and who else?
And my son, Tripp.
Tripp, and?
And Kyle's brother, Christopher.
Okay, so it's you and 2 guys in a house.
Exciting, exciting.
Now, how does... But these are two single guys.
Yes.
And every time they bring a girl home, you walk out with the baby. Uh-oh. Is that
Exactly.
what? Is that what? Okay. All right.
You said it, Jay. You said it.
Yeah. Now, this Levi, he's writing a book also.
Yes.
Now, has he read a book previously?
I'm not sure.
Are you worried that... No, see, actually, the guy annoys me because there's certain things you don't say. And I just thought there are certain things you don't say in relationships that are private that the public doesn't necessarily need to know for the story. So that's why I sort of dislike this guy.
Yeah.
And he doesn't seem like a very good father either. But are you worried whatever he writes?
No, because he's gonna have to find like a screenwriter or something to come up with more obnoxious lies. So I'm not worried about it.
Okay. All right. Who are you going to vote for in 2012, do you know? Assuming, let's say your mom doesn't vote.
It's too far away to call right now.
Okay, all right. Well, the book is called Not Afraid of Life, Bristol Palin, My Journey So Far, and it's the whole story. Well, good luck with your reality show. Thanks, Bristol. Thank you. Be right back with Colby Calais right after this.